just because some people don't get it. This goes out to the Shakayla chick or whatever. Whenever you have something such as dark matter or plutonium, um, those things we can prove do exist. Dark matter is a little bit harder as far as stuff like that goes, because we haven't been able to detect it yet personally, but we know it exists because of the gravitational halo over our galaxy, and plutonium and stuff. She's basically trying to say that just because I haven't observed something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Alright, there's a lot of things I haven't personally observed, like unicorns and goblins and the flying spaghetti monster. But I can be almost certain they don't exist because no one else has come up with any proof. I haven't seen anything for it to be real, and it just seems pretty damn ridiculous from just a normal human viewpoint. The same thing for me goes with God. I don't know why so many people believe in God, but I just don't see any reason to do so. One of the other things that really pisses me off is this Gerswald guy. He's okay, saying that where do rights come from if they don't come from some ultimate rule maker? They come from the government on which you live under. That's always how it's been. I mean, if you say they're God-given rights, then how come certain people can take away your rights? I mean, all I know is I'm sitting here in my house and I try and go watch some, I don't know, something on the internet. Sometimes it'll be censored. That really pisses me off. I don't like censorship at all. But, I mean, that is the government or the FCC taking away your right to watch this material in its full content. Really, I mean, if a person could theoretically go and do whatever they want. I mean, social approach would happen. Yes, you could get in trouble breaking laws and such. But really, rights come from the restrictions that are put on you and the lack of restrictions put on you. They don't come from some special place. In the words of George Carlin, rights are just an idea. I mean, they're a nice idea, but that's all they are. But, I mean, it really pisses me off, especially this Gerswald guy trying to say, well, I guess you can't follow the logical argument, because somehow he's trying to argue that somehow that the Nazis were justified. I mean, not him, he's saying that I'm saying that's what my logic leads to. Well, that's not true at all. What I am saying is that the government does give the rights, and that's what, during that time in which the Holocaust was happening, they weren't ethically justified, but they were justified by their government to do so. Whether that's evil or not, I say it's evil, personally, on an ethical note. That is some evil shit. But to them, they were justified. That's just how it was. And, I mean, and it also, and Gerswald's starting to piss me off a little bit. I'm going to maybe spam him or some shit. Because he is constantly saying I'm a pothead and stuff. And I don't really care because, you know, I think drugs should be illegal. The only reason they are illegal is because the government can't regulate them. I mean, if people want to do drugs, they're going to do drugs. It's just part of life. I think they're harmful, yes, but I would never say to someone, you don't have the right to do this to your body. I mean, it's your body. You can do whatever you want with it, regardless of what they say. It's just the fact that they say it that pisses me off. And to that freaking ignorant idiot who said, if 90% of us are Christian, then that means that this nation is under God. Yes, majoritively, yes, perhaps. To you, it's under God. I live in this nation. I happen to be an American. To me, this nation is not under God. Because how can you be under something that doesn't exist? I suppose you could be under non-existence. But as far as that goes, we are not a nation under God. We've never been a nation under God. And, you know, I really do wish that I lived in a place where the teachers got on to me for not standing during the pledge, because I will have one hell of a time showing them into their faces that it completely contradicts the First Amendment. I mean, and not to mention, this country is not founded upon a Christian basis. You can go look that up. It actually says in there, the what is it? The United States of America is not founded upon any type of Christian dogma or some sense. I'll have to look it up. I'll post it in another video. But it specifically states that. So if you're saying it is, that just means you have a lack of actually looking into things, which is really, really ignorant. And you just show your ignorance every time you post some stupid comment on there. Oh yeah, and calling me emo and shit is really hilarious. I'm a rather happy person. I don't enjoy emo music. I actually enjoy metal. Lots of metal. I like Metallica. I like Iron Maiden. I like a lot of black metal. I kind of like Cradle of Filth a little bit. I've been getting in this Lamb of God band for a while. It's pretty good. I love Death Clock. It's hilarious, but the music is pretty awesome. Brendan Small's pretty good at doing stuff like that. And just because I have long hair does not make me a pothead. I mean, I have long hair because I like having long hair, and the hair goes with my guitar. So, I mean... going out on me a little bit. Every now and then it'll stop playing and the amp will just start going out. It sucks a little bit. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look at my amp and see what's wrong with it there, because I've been trying to record a video, a new song and shit, and the amp keeps messing up on me, so I can't do that as of right now. But I don't know. I mean, I do like it, the people who support me and stuff, and no, and nothing Gerswold says I'm trying to blow YouTube's mind. Well, YouTube isn't a single entity; it's a lot of people. And yeah, I would hope that I could cause someone to think a little bit. I mean, one of my main goals is, yes, I want to convert, or rather deconvert, people who have high enough logical capabilities to just kind of shake off their God and see what it's doing to the world. I mean, I don't see any reason why not to. Now, I don't know. Just a little bit of thinking time there. And, you know, another thing I didn't really cover in my God isn't real, whatever, you know, it's not an opinion, it's an observation thing. The moment of silence, what is that? That's just bullshit. We all know that it's for their prayer and what stuff. I mean, me personally, I make noises during it because I don't like being silent. I don't like being told to be silent. I don't like being told much of anything, rather, but there's certain things that I do adhere by just because I think they're right. I mean, yes, whenever it comes to laws, majority usually does win. That's why it took so long for slavery to get out, because of a lot of you Christians. And yeah, I say a lot of you Christians a lot of times. I really don't like a lot of you. There's very few Christians I actually like. Very few. There's my friend Anna. She's like one of the most non-Christian Christians I've ever seen. Still really stubborn though. Makes her a good person to argue with. Kind of sharpens my debate blade with an infinitely smaller, you know, come together. Makes it really sharp. I thank her for that every day. But yeah, I guess this is the end of this video. Justinatorator.